Glad to have you with us from Kennesaw, Georgia, and Fifth Third Bank Stadium. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration. Senior Day. It's the Liberty Flames and the Kennesaw State Owls. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe, some interesting storylines setting up in this one.
Guys, checking in with the Flames head coach before the game. Coach said his message to the team this week is we have got to play every single game like it's a playoff game. They have done well in the conference so far, and he wants to continue that dominance, but consistency is the key. He keeps telling his team we just have to go 1-0 this week to keep that consistent approach going. Guys?
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. After that kickoff, the medical staff is out there to tend to the injured player. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Morgan. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Collins. Quarterback adapting. He slides and gets the first down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do...
Here's a little room there. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Kennesaw State right back to work.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Second down coming up.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Trying to surprise him with the pass. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know, the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front, they could not protect him well enough.
Here we go, ready. Red 54, red 54. Ready to go.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Quarterback moving. That slides a little early and short, and now it's going to be 4th down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking for a crease to the left. Breaks into the open. He's at the 40. The 20. Touchdown, Liberty. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
And that is exactly what they wanted to see. They talked about bolstering their speed at the running back spot. They said this guy could do it. And you get a good glimpse of it early in this football game. Palmer, there's one thing to talk about speed. It's another thing to talk about speed. And that guy takes off, erases some angles, and makes the big play early.
It's so true, David. There's so many really good running backs in the country that can make people miss, but when we see them get into the second level, they always get caught. This guy is a little bit different. And now if you're on defense, that's a big alert. You know, hey, if we don't tackle him, if linebackers miss him, if safeties miss him, and this guy gets in the second level, he is taking it to the house. There's a lot of pressure now in this defense to tackle.
He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender.
I love having guys that have the ability to make something happen after they catch it. Simple hitch route, right? Okay, give me some extra yards. Get me a first down after the play. Nice job by the wide receiver.
With the catch, it's Bryson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The run inside. It's Woods. Tackle is made at the 48. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Shut your ass up. It don't even matter. I can sell this game, and you still going to be playing me.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. The offense lining up for a first down play. Looking for a gap. It's Woods. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Kennesaw State right back to work.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Bringing the heat. Complete to the left. What a play there, and
The CPU just turned into Drew Brees. This nigga was like, yep, perfect. I'm going to throw this bitch perfect behind it. There's no guy. Fuck this nigga.
big one all the way to the 16-yard line. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He's got the tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Quarterback keep. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Collins. Gets it out fast. He won't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. Smashes it between the uprights. And that'll bring him to within 4.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. The Flames come out ready to go to work on offense. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Complete downfield. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
And it's just nice, man, to have a big tight end that can work the middle of the field. Like, I can throw it over linebackers' heads, and he's big enough to really be a target before it gets to the safeties. And they run these post patterns, man, and when you throw them on time, they're extremely hard to stop.
Looking for space, it's Coleman. He's got 93 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing.
Well, there's another outstanding run. You've been seeing that all season long. I think we all expected this guy to be really good as a true freshman. I don't know if anybody expected this. The fact that he's in the Heisman race as a true freshman, that's just ridiculous.
Right back to the well. And he'll be brought down as they get set to snap it. Time winding down here in the quarter. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. After 1 quarter of play, let's take a look and see how these running backs are doing. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Oh, he's got a chance. Got enough for the first. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. And the Flames kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Tight end now in motion. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
Bro, this bitch-ass nigga is responsible for every fucking turnover I have this year. This nigga's worthless.
You got to be able to get rid of the football. And you're expecting pressure. The clock's going to go off in your head. Not a good job of keeping 2 hands on the football, and the defense able to knock it loose.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Kennesaw State right back to work.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Running inside, it's Woods. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Looking for a man. It's Collins. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Finds a spot in the middle. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Owls are flying down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Using his legs to buy some time. He tried to get away, but the defense was able to track him down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
Great job by the defense that time, getting the sack. But no time to celebrate. You got to line up right now because the offense is going tempo.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Looking to throw on 3rd. On target. Touchdown, Owls! He's catching, good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
12 for 12.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
And they not only knocked him down behind the line, they also put him back under the century mark for the day. Looking downfield, it's Henderson. Stepping to the right. Going to try to get it himself. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Off play action. Oh, they're after him. He's sacked. This defense all over him. The Flames now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll run the option. Quick toss. Finding some room. He's across the 50 and out of bounds at the 49, and a great pickup on that one. And the Flames have it with a 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. To the ground. He's got it again. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Oh, he's got some space. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
New running back, same result. Like, it's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game. It's what they do. It's who they are.
The Flames back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Rushes on him. It's complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Send the tight end in motion. Keep it on the ground. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for a crease. It's Coleman. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the Flames will try to pick it up on 4th down. On the option. Now the pitch. Touchdown, Flames! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
These close games a lot of times come down to who executes late in the ball game. That was a late game situation. Nice execution, and now they got the lead going into the half, and they have all the momentum.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line.
Michigan flipped Ohio State by masses.
Dropping back, it's Collins. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. Kennesaw State right back to work.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. The Owls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Slides, avoids the punishment, and picks up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great.
Lots of room to run.
Bro, how fast is this nigga?
First down with his feet.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to
that nigga fast as fuck.
Down and go get first downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out. And you can tell it's going to be a big part of the game.
And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. Kennesaw State ready to kick it off to start things here in the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davis. Could be an alley. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick.
Turning it on. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They'll move the wide receiver. Snags it, and there's running room. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward, let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job, nice execution. First down.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. 4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down.
Well, it's a heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down, but they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6th.
There's a crease. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. You hate to see an injury any time. Holly's going to keep an eye on that and get us up to date on what the situation is. The Flames have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Flames!
And that's the way you punctuate the long drive. Nice job being physical, getting that ground game going, and Jesse finishing with the ground game.
Yeah, really, I think that drive is really a microcosm of what they've been doing all game, right? Imposing their will by running the football. The defense knew it was coming, and they still couldn't stop it.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Back to throw, it's Collins. Fires to the middle. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the right. He's got an open man. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be 1st down. Kennesaw State right back to work.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really
makes a deep grab.
Where in the fuck did he even come from? What the fuck is going on? He ran a wheel route, and then he just let avoid this nigga. Because I swear the fucking ball was going over there, and it was like, nah, it's right here.
Into the 19 before being hauled down. The option, the keeper. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Deep shot for the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. They picked the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. Hold on just a second. A flag down. Let's see what's up with that. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes Liberty's offense, and we'll see what they have dialed up for this drive. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Dropping back, it's Henderson. Makes the grab. It's Person. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Grab behind the line. It's Udo. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. And here comes the offense on second down. The give to Davis. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying.
Maybe a crease. He's at the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Liberty.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
Holly Rowe has an update.
Guys, checking in from the Kennesaw State sideline. This defense has been the star of the show today.
There he goes. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the third. Well, this game is all but wrapped up. The Week 13 scoreboard for the top 12 teams in the country looks like this. So first down will open up the final period. On the delay, it's Woods. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Kennesaw State right back to work.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Got room to work. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking downfield, it's Collins. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Great place to start for this offense. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And great recognition by the corner. That touch pass after he throws at the quarterback, it's a pass. He can't throw it forward again. Nice job understanding that, flying up, coming and making the big tackle in the open field.
He'll pitch it. Got a little grass. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that, and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day.
Touchdown, Flames! And the punishment has been extended. And that might be a dagger. They push the lead out, and they are now setting their sights on their 12th straight win.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And he's going to try to return this one. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Intercepted for the 11th time. Takes it the other way. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Henderson. Throws to the tight end. Tosses it incomplete.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead. Now, incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts.
And a lot of times the defense is focused on the middle, right? Bring more big bodies into the red zone. Don't let them run the football. Offense tries to do the opposite. Get outside. Get their speeds to the football. Had a little bit of success, but nice job by this defense.
Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll run the option. The pitch. Nice move to pick up yardage. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. And the Flames will go for it on 4th down. Tight end now in motion. Looking for a push on 4th down. He didn't make it. They'll have... the football, and hope is still alive. Off play action on 1st down. Makes the grab.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard.
Makes the catch, and he's free. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
A lot of times when you go to the stat sheet after the game, defenses are going to look at explosive plays. Like, we're taught to be top down, stay deep, don't give up the...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Dropping back, it's Collins. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. He's brought down, not even close to the goal line, and that 2-point conversion attempt goes awry. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
They want that clock to run. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Some misdirection with the counter. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there.
And how nice is it to just have a quarterback that you believe in, that you can trust, you can put it in his hands on third down to make the right decision. You've got the lead, and you've got your guy. He sees it, nothing open, tucks it, gets a huge
breaks into the open. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Stop. The line, he'll lose a yard. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Off the play fake. Now sliding to his left. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. On the run, it's Coleman. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger. And he's coming out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Kennesaw State will go on the attack, the offense onto the field. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing your coaches it matters. And maybe find something positive here late that you can build on for the weeks to come.
This has been a real fun game to call, guys, because we've got 2 quarterbacks that are getting it done on the ground. Both of these guys have had...
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Looking for a man, it's Collins. Pocket breaking down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. He's taking a deep shot late in the game.
I hate this fucking game, bro. I know where the ball is going. He doesn't even play it. He doesn't even play it, but this nigga... That's definitely not Julio fucking Jones. Just gets to do some shit with no gloves, neither. Who is this? What the fuck are you? Number 9, a gadget receiver. He's 5'9", jumping out the gym, folks. 71 catching traffic. Get the fuck.
At the 38 after the huge game. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over. Maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell that to this quarterback and his teammates. They're still out there scrapping and clawing.
That's just an obvious face mask penalty there. No way you're getting away with it. Got to keep your composure there. 3 yards, 1st down for the offense after that penalty. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Woods. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. To the air on second down. Lets it fly. Touchdown, oh! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
And you're just waiting for that right bounce, that right skip for that ball to get 10 yards to try to make something happen and make a miracle come to fruition. And, Palmer, it's not going to happen. The defense's hands team, they were ready, they were dialed in, and they get the football back.
Yeah, they fall on that one, David, and they can breathe a little bit easier now. But let's be honest, I mean, in college football, we've seen crazier things happen in these types of situations. The ball takes a crazy bounce. There's always a chance. You got to give the receiving team there a lot of credit. The hands team gets it done, and they win the game.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. They'll move the tight end. Using his legs, it's Coleman. Might have a chance. Touchdown, Flames. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. That might be the proverbial fourth quarter dagger as they try to finish off their 12th straight win.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape,
Lofts one high and deep. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll run play action. Here's a throw downfield late. And here's the third interception of the night. Taking it the other way. And a big return here as they finally get him down inside the 20.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you...
Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, you know, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.